guys, Mptv, Matt Piper the Soccer Mentor. Hope you're all well and thank you for joining me. Now, self-doubt, guys, especially in football, is not a nice place to be. Believe me, I've been there. It can develop into negative feelings about your own game and at times have you questioning whether you're good enough to be a part of that team. This happened to me for the first time when I was 13 years old. It's England under 14 trials. I got there on the training pitch for the trial game and I was looking around, and in the warm-up you could see all these guys doing different tricks, flicks, and I started to self-doubt myself. I started to think, I'm not good enough to be here. What am I doing? I'm not better than him. I'm not better than him. Self-doubt crept in and it destroyed my game. My performance was poor and I didn't get in the side. I didn't get in the squad. So I'm only 13 years old. Dad's telling me on the way I'm in the car, you was embarrassing, you was pathetic. But what could have happened there is I could have took a look at that and thought, right, that's it. I'm not good enough, so I'm gonna give up. What happened to me in that moment is hopefully what this video is gonna help you guys out with. I decided to not accept that. I decided to think, well, why wasn't it good enough? Why did you take your eye off the ball? Why did you start looking everywhere else at different players, at the coaches, at the managers, at the situation you was in, and decided to self-doubt yourself at that very moment? Why? So from that point on, I went about finding ways on how I could believe in myself more so I could go out and put performance in after performance, week in, week out, and try and get me to my ultimate goal, which was to play in the Premier League. So the first thing that I started to do, I got a notebook just like this one. Training, games, if I did something well, scored a goal, made a goal, some good skill, blasted by a couple of defenders, bam, I'm writing it down. When you played well, how you played, how you felt, I banged everything down in that notebook. By doing this, when self-doubt ever started to creep in, I could get the notepad out and I could start looking through the things that I know I'm good at, that I've done well, that's there in black and white. That helps you start to build confidence. I also started setting small, achievable goals. Every time you accomplish a small goal that you've set yourself, your self-belief grows. Another important step for me was, as a right winger, was starting to understand what made me feel I had had a good game. Listen, you've got to play how the coach wants you to play. The manager sets out his tactics, this is what he wants from you. But at the same time, I'd be thinking, right, for me to have a good game as a right winger, I want to create chances for my forwards. If I've got possession in the attacking third, can I at least win a corner or a throw-in for my team? Can I cover my fullback defensively? And a given in football these days is, can I work hard? Now you see, as a right winger, by concentrating on the main areas that I've set myself, I'm no longer playing a football match to please others. So I now had my own list of objectives that I knew I could go out and achieve. Remember this, guys, self-reflection is vital for self-improvement. It helps you understand what you're doing well and what you still need to work on. If you've had a game or a training session and you feel like you've not been good enough, analyse it. Go away and think, why? And then ultimately you can learn from any mistakes that you've made and try and eradicate them the next time you go out and play. Finally, guys, be persistent. Let me tell you this story from the time that I made it as a professional footballer. Peter Taylor, the manager of the football club at Leicester City at the time, it came to all the new contracts to be given out to all the young lads. I was 19 years old. He called me in his office. You're never going to play for the first team at this football club. But the reason why we want to give you a new contract is because you will earn money in football. You'll play at a lower league one day. And the club don't want to have spent the last 15 years coaching you up to let you go for free now. So we're going to give you a new contract in the hope that a lower league club will come in and buy you at some point. Now, if I wasn't persistent when he told me that, that could have been crushing. And it was crushing. I let that be crushing to me for 1 hour. After that hour, I thought, I'm not letting one guy's opinion determine my dreams and my goals. So after that hour, I was down, I was upset, I signed the new contract because I wanted to stay at Leicester. But after that hour, I decided to be persistent. All this stuff that was written in that book from when I was 13 years old, and all the things that I've just told you now, I had to put them into practice. I had to put them into practice and live by them every single day. And you know what? 3 weeks later, he got sacked and I played for the first team. Guys, it's time for some of you to start believing in yourself, all right? Push forward, be persistent, put the things that I've spoke about in this video into action, and maybe one day you'll achieve your dreams just like I did. A lot of the questions that come on this channel are you guys sort of, I can see it, I can read it in the emails, I can read it in the messages, that you're starting to self-doubt, all right? Get rid of self-doubt, try and put those things into action I've spoke about, and push yourselves forward to try and achieve them dreams that you guys have got. Listen guys, thanks for watching. There is an episode of Eat, Sleep, Breathe Football coming later in the week, but remember, you can still get involved in trying to win this bad boy. To do so, go back to episode 6 of Eat, Sleep, Breathe Football. Make sure you're a subscriber to the channel, you like this video, and you leave a comment down below. Guys, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up if you have. Hit that like button. And if you've not already, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys all again very soon. Peace!